Welcome to the Rare History Channel. Andy Warhol, a deep dive into 13 incredible secrets of the pop art icon. Andy Warhol, born on August 6, 1928, was a central figure in the pop art movement and one of the most influential artists of the 20th century. His works often challenged traditional artistic expression and delved into popular culture, consumerism, and celebrity. Here are 13 intriguing facts about Andy Warhol, some of which may surprise even his most ardent fans. Fact number 1. Origin of his name, a mistake turns signature. Born on August 6, 1928, in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Andy Warhol was originally named Andrew Warhola. The omission of the A at the end of his surname was an accident in a magazine credit, but Warhol saw this as a fortunate mishap. He embraced the typo and allowed it to represent his transformation from a son of Slovakian immigrants into a leading figure in the pop art movement. This seemingly minor alteration became a defining aspect of his public persona. Number 2. A struggle with a neurological disorder, the birth of an artist. Warhol's childhood battle with Sydenham's chorea, St. Vitus dance, was a major turning point in his life. Diagnosed around the age of 8, this neurological disorder caused involuntary movements and kept him confined to his home for extended periods. It was during this time that he delved into drawing, pop culture, and celebrity magazines, developing passions that would later define his career. His mother, a skilled artist herself, encouraged his creativity, shaping a young artist in the making. Number 3. A voracious collector, from cookie jars to Art Deco. Warhol's obsession with collecting knew no bounds. From cookie jars to watches, Art Deco furniture to taxidermy animals, his collection was both bizarre and fascinating. After his death on February 22, 1987, Sotheby's auctioned off over 10,000 items from his collection, and it took a staggering 9 days to complete the sale. The auction revealed the eccentric and eclectic tastes of an artist who found inspiration in even the most ordinary objects. Number 4. A unique working space, the factory, a hub of creativity. Warhol's legendary New York studio, known as the Factory, was more than just a place to create art. It was a melting pot of creativity, attracting celebrities, intellectuals, artists, and the city's avant-garde community. Covered in silver foil and silver paint, the Factory became synonymous with Warhol's obsession with fame, glamour, and the metallic shine of consumer products. This space was not only a physical representation of Warhol's aesthetic but also a living embodiment of the 1960s counterculture. Number 5. Survivor of an assassination attempt, a life-altering incident. On June 3, 1968, radical feminist writer Valerie Solanas entered the Factory and shot Andy Warhol, severely wounding him. Solanas was an occasional associate of Warhol and had appeared in one of his films. She later turned herself in, stating that Warhol had too much control over her life. Warhol was pronounced clinically dead but miraculously survived after undergoing several surgeries. The physical and psychological trauma haunted him for the rest of his life, necessitating a surgical corset to hold his organs in place and causing ongoing anxiety and fear. Number 6. Fascination with death and disaster, a dark exploration. Warhol's exploration of morbid subjects culminated in his Death and Disaster series in the early 1960s. These works include images of car crashes, suicides, and the electric chair. Unlike his other colorful pop art pieces, these paintings often contained a stark and unsettling monochrome palette. This series underscored Warhol's preoccupation with the ephemeral nature of life, celebrity, and the dark side of the American dream. It's a reflection of both his personal fear of death and a commentary on society's desensitization to violence and tragedy. Number 7. Involvement in music, the Velvet Underground collaboration. Warhol's connection to music was most famously seen through his collaboration with the Velvet Underground. He managed and produced the band, playing an essential role in shaping their avant-garde sound. Warhol's iconic banana cover art for their debut album, The Velvet Underground and Nico, 1967, has become a symbol of the counterculture era. More than just a manager, Warhol created a symbiotic relationship with the band, integrating them into his multimedia events known as the Exploding Plastic Inevitable. Number 8. Endorsement of the amphetamine diet. Warhol's pursuit of a particular image led him to the extreme measure of using amphetamines to suppress his appetite, a practice he openly referred to as the amphetamine diet. This shocking approach to weight control wasn't hidden, it was an open aspect of his life. Friends noted his erratic behavior and obsessive work habits during this period. Warhol's embrace of such a dangerous substance reveals a startling aspect of his complex personality and the extreme lengths he was willing to go to maintain his public image. Number 9. His time capsules, preserving a slice of time. Starting in 1974, Warhol created 610 time capsules by filling cardboard boxes with an assortment of everyday items, correspondence, art pieces, and memorabilia. These boxes, now housed at the Andy Warhol Museum in Pittsburgh, provide an extraordinary and intimate glimpse into Warhol's daily life, thoughts, and the cultural landscape of his time. This ongoing project continued until his death and stands as a testament to his obsession with collecting and his desire to capture the essence of an era. Number 10. Influence on films, the avant-garde filmmaker. Warhol was not only a painter but also an innovative filmmaker, creating over 60 films that explored experimental concepts and forms. His avant-garde approach drastically pushed the boundaries of cinema. For example, his 8-hour film Empire, 1964, is a continuous, slow-motion shot of the Empire State Building. This extended focus on a single subject challenged traditional storytelling and forced viewers to engage with film in a new way. Warhol's films continue to be influential in the realm of experimental cinema. Number 11. A different view of money, an artistic paradox. Warhol's relationship with money was multifaceted and intriguing. On the one hand, he painted dollar bills, turning currency into art and expressing an ironic admiration for wealth. He once famously said, "I like money on the wall," demonstrating a desire to materialize abstract value into something tangible. Yet, his depictions of money were often complex, reflective of consumer culture's contradictions. Warhol's work with money as a subject matter delves into themes of commodification, desire, and the inherent tension between art and commerce. Number 12. His own interview magazine, Bridging Art and Celebrity Culture. In 1969, Warhol founded Interview magazine, a publication that became a cultural touchstone. It allowed him to bridge the gap between traditional art forms and the rising interest in celebrities, combining his fascination with fame and creative expression. Featuring intimate interviews with stars, conducted by fellow celebrities, the magazine broke down barriers between the public and the rich and famous. Warhol's approach to celebrity journalism was groundbreaking and set the tone for many modern entertainment magazines. Number 13. A religious man, the spiritual side of Warhol. Despite his extravagant and often scandalous public lifestyle, Warhol was a devout Byzantine Catholic. This deeply spiritual side contrasted sharply with his persona as the king of pop art. He regularly attended church, and his faith was an integral part of his identity. Warhol even volunteered at homeless shelters, displaying a compassionate and empathetic side that was seldom showcased in public. His religious beliefs influenced his art and life, revealing a complex character that defied easy categorization. His faith remained a private aspect of his life, rarely discussed in interviews but present in his actions and some of his artworks, like his series on religious icons.